Hello Gamer Nation, Gamer who've signed in, and welcome back to Doki-Doki Literature Club. This will be part 2 of the said series, and as I said before, we are going to do the Natsuki route. Or at least we're going to try to. This is now the next day or next 2 days after, since I recorded part 1. But I still remember everything so far. If I remember right, we just wrote our poem after our first day at school, and we are fixing to show it to the others. With that being said, let us begin. Hi again, Jimmy. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Jimmy. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sayuri told me you didn't even want to join the club this year. And last year, too! I don't know if you just plan to come here to hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Jimmy always gives his best as long as he's having fun. That is actually a true fact. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Jimmy can become good friends too. Sorry. As usually, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayuri. Eh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayuri made it seem like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Eh? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you! I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Yeah. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone is settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her, in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica! I never put myself in the right spot! What's the point in giving you your collection organized if someone else is gonna mess it up? She has clenched teeth. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How'd you know anyway? I heard you breaking up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. I see. Face. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pulled it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. True. I know that. See? In-game me is quite close to the real me. I know that feel. I get closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you could do it through the glass on that door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Jimmy. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls the first volume of the Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Mo. Just stand there! Wah. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the window sills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Yeah, why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't you see that? You feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arm and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space. Well, I hope she wouldn't notice. Well, she hopes I didn't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare to be writing the entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is all about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at an ice cream shop, but then they helps you get to know the characters, and besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. You're starting to sound like Alphys. Like when they get into all their backstories, and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's what really makes it so good. There were so many touching parts. Yeah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives me a little shoves. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's all about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well... Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. What does that matter? It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Sure. Like I would ever get anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? You see when I want to go this route? She's freaking adorable. You read for a few more minutes. I've finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not! Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think it's mangas for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't outgrown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. Try your hand at Derek. Derek is a friend that won't judge you. I should know. We're childhood friends, after all. I'm already a kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. Victor, don't you dare edit anything to match that. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found out about this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh! I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying it yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast of her usually bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express it in words, the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's rare to experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just needed to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can make the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you! By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what happens if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my pack. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My realization ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pulled out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I did the same myself. Who should I share my poem to first? Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair I shared mine with her first. Huh? Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Eh? Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Ooh. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing with my poems if yours weren't really bad. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. I chose the right things after all. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she's liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, but people can try. That's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't going to like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! Like when it's easy to be, it's too hard. Seeing everyone learn great things. I decided to humor him that last part. I don't really care how old everyone is. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I read my next poem next? Oh, I really want to be careful. I'm going to do a huge risk and do Monica last. Sayori, you're super energetic, so I'll read yours. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Jimmy! Yeah? I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I am actually a really good writer, just not with poems. I'm not a good writer at all at poems. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing with poems. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Jimmy poem! And that makes it feel a little extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really just happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but it doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Jimmy. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. And again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away the rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That's not bad. That's actually not bad. Click. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean! Still trying my best. Yeah, I didn't mean it to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or, how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast! Yeah, this girl is my spirit animal. Energetic and derpy, just like me. I guess that's why we're best friends. Even though you were late for school. It's bad to skip breakfast. Get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Yuri. I think Yuri would go well with James. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad? No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I didn't really notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. Of course, that's not something to live with. There's so many things that goes right in simple. Not just I am but I can work together. It's probably most meant to do some time, but I'll come to practice, and learning by example and my new things. I also hope that everyone else will feel valuable tonight. Natsuki, be a little bit nice, though. Alright, no, well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that, sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure you're watching myself to you, Natsuki. Do you mind if I go now? Easy. I love sharing about this, and here's my dream, as if that's a real thing. She sucks really. After all, is this supposed to be a killer? Oh, no, it's aggressive. I'll try my best. This is what it is. It really good. We never go. Big. It was unless you're mainstream into love, so it is not. The last chance to this life, say, we'll read the feature, and they go reading there, but it is nice, going to us. I thought. So, it's the first life, yeah, that's what I don't know, it's I'm sorry, this is true. Yeah, so you don't need to very great Natsuki. Just wait, surprise. If I remember that, here's a technique. The things that I cannot throw bad for as well. I'm sure Natsuki didn't really so you don't need to defend you. Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not just for Jimmy. Sheesh. That's the I the thing about Natsuki is it was Natsuki. I'm surprised Natsuki has a hard time that she lost it. Natsuki by the way. Anyway, the thing about it was second today. That's all. Natsuki was like, what did I yeah, you're not free. Sorry. No, Natsuki. Just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciates it. Sorry. No, no, press that. Everyone's ready to right? That was a fun very It's actually me. And to be honest, it's nice to so amazing around me. We got a little too used to. Ha. So my friends are responsible for running the here. No, no, no. So I actually say. Getting used to this other thing that happened to me to make it all soft. There's still time for them. So we'll rest of it. Of course, I knew literally things like that. So maybe you can take just a little to me. I don't know if that's all. I can see now. Yeah, that's the most important thing about the important thing. Of course. Well, I guess that's what your questions do. In the end, no one's right. Being literature club, you get to spend time in the end. It's the worst of it. Okay, it's just time to sleep. How do you feel about your most? It was a lot of fun. I say it was like, what was it? Do you know what? Yeah, it's the same. It was eating chocolate. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same you learn something new, thanks. So, what's trying to I think myself. Oh! I say I'm trying not to be right. I know myself. Let me find information. Oh, no! Hey! Wait, well, sure, sorry, beans, it's true, it's very nice. Sorry, you see, I'm ready. Sorry, I don't have it. You know, it's Natsuki. No, that's the first time I've seen something like that. I'm not people. You don't get it. It's right here, that's all. I can see why they make it first. No, it's not like sometimes you cut. I was thinking, you know, I was I really like you. That's me. I guess I'm some time. It looks like there's a lot of concentration in. But even nice, but that's really soft there. Yep. Well, just have to see what the people say. That's what I said that one or something, but it's easier as internal lessons. Okay, yeah, that's it. Hey, I will choose again. Okay. Oh. So deep order. So Natsuki makes cute and simple. Sure. Determination. Oh. Oh no, I already. Oh no. Okay. I mean, I don't mind going sorry, but I'm trying to do the Natsuki route. Have fun, sorry, there we go. Last! That's probably more of a eerie thing. Vibrant. Ah! I've gotten 2 Sayori's, 2 Dories, and 1 Natsuki. Kawaii. Yep, there we go. So now we have 2 each. Okay, Doki-Doki. Awesome. What? Okay. Adventure. I'm getting a lot of Sayori points. Wonderful, sadness, flower, sparkle, anime, forgive, or anime will give me Natsuki points, yeah. They're suicide! No! Milk, giggle, extraordinary, misery, incongruent, depression, disown, fickle. Oh. Giggle. Candy. Hope. Puppy. Intellectual, prayer, fireflies, misfortune, hope, feather, mouse. Oh no, no. Huh. Yeah. Cute. Chocolate. Dreams. Email. Play. Lucky? Okay. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Actually, with the passing of another day, that actually means that this is the end of part 2. So, it's already getting a little bit more stressful. I sure want to overwrite your save. Yep. Boom. So yeah, it's the... So with that ends day 2. Things are getting a little bit more... just a little bit more tense between the classrooms, but I managed to work everything out in the end and stay on the Natsuki route. To my knowledge, anyway. So, with that being said, we have so far made good progress with staying on the route we wanted. And it seems that we have so far gained the trust of everyone in the room. Nothing strange has happened yet. And it appears that everybody has enjoyed me as a friend so far. Good progress, good progress. We have gone by 2 days so far, and 2 videos so far. This is shaping up to be a good series. And once I finish the Natsuki route, I suppose you guys can tell me if you want to see the other routes as well. And maybe in the future, I can try to appease all of them. Who knows? Or maybe just one. Or maybe it's just one the Natsuki route that I'm doing right now. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Regardless, it is the end of the video, and I am also running low on battery, so it's a perfect time to end it. So with this being said, I hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I hope that you have a good day, YouTube. This has been Gamer Moves, signing off.